YouTube. Alright guys, it is Friday morning. Today and tomorrow we're going to be the test to see whether the show is worth it or not. While Lily's doing her business, you can see there are motorcycles lining up over here at the gate. The gate is not open yet, but it will be open just shortly. And there's at least 5, 6, 7 motorcycles sitting there waiting. Alright, there they go. Just opened the gates. Everybody's coming in all at once. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Just doing what we do and filming it while we're doing it, you know?
Yeah. My brother, I had him pick up.
Alright guys, we got some of the parts for the Harley Davidson golf cart, not all of them. We're still lacking the cylinder, which seems to be unavailable. I even called our friend and subscriber, goes on by Ratfig on here, his name is actually Ron, and I guess he rebuilds golf carts, and he even checked all of his sources and was not able to find what we needed. But we're going to do what we can so that once Chase gets it back home and he actually receives the cylinder, all the bottom end will be rebuilt. He'll just have to slide the cylinder on the top, put the head back on. He should be ready to rock and roll.
The guy gonna put the $20 in the sun. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Give us about 30. Alright guys, you can see we pulled the whole engine out because there are some things that in order to replace the crank seals, looks like we've got to get this cover off and the bolts come in from the back side, and it was going to be too difficult to get to with it in the chassis. So just a couple bolts and it comes right out.
Bike Week 2022.
Welcome to Laconia.
Alright guys, all the lists are full again. Road Glide over here. Getting a Supreme Oil Change Service plus a set of gloss black Cool Masters. And then his wife, he's got the Softail here. She got a Supreme Oil Change as well. And we're putting on a set of the Softail Love Jugs. And then this beautiful Road King right here is getting a Supreme Oil Change Service. Much respect for those that are on the job. And we still got one more in line, so as soon as we're done with those, get this one up and it's getting a Supreme Oil Change as well. I do love that carbon fiber protector.
Wait, I thought you were documenting it.
just did this Love Jugs kit. You can see here, have a different horn cover on it, plus a lot of LEDs and specialty covers. So it was definitely a little bit more difficult to do, but we were able to make it work.
I should have washed it for you.
Alright guys, it is just about 5 o'clock in the evening. The weather has turned out pretty nice. We had a little bit of a rain about noontime or so. You know, I gotta say today is probably the best business day we had. Still a lot of room for improvement, but all in all, it was a pretty decent day and I can't argue with it. But like I said, it's 5 o'clock and people are starting to head out now, so things are thinning down. We've got all the lifts clear. Don't forget anything else. We got an hour. We'll see. No, I was trying to film you. Like, wave, say hi. Well guys, it's that time. It is 6 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and shut things down. You know, I'm only counting a few motorcycles out there in the parking lot again. All right guys, so we have shut the motorcycle down, but we did get two new customers come in just before closing time. So we're gonna try to get them done. Joey is working on one and I am working on the other, but this road guide is absolutely beautiful. Let me show it to you. Now, I normally not a big fan of red motorcycles, but this red with the black trim is just beautiful. You know, the red has just enough blue in it to be not a bright red. And Joey's over here knocking out the shadow. Honda Shadow. And now Chip's trying to do my job. All right, guys, I am here with Billy, and this classic motorcycle you saw here is his, and he's got some really cool stories and a lot of miles on this bike. It's a rigid, and he's got, I'm gonna let him tell the story, but it's pretty amazing. So guys, meet Billy.
Hey, we're here at the racetrack, Loudon, and I'm here at the Amsoil oil change, and visiting some friends, Chip and Mike and Mr. Adams here, and we're here having a little chit chat. You want to know a little bit about the pan? It's a 60 pan. It's a 04 front end. Yeah, so anyways, we're here at Laconia. We're Loudon, and the races are going on, and it's a beautiful day. The crowd was pretty fair, and enjoying life.
So how many miles do you have on this, Billy?
You know, my answer to that question used to be, I don't know. Never hooked up the odometer or speedometer. So my answer to that now is I don't know how fast, how slow I'm going, or how many miles I've been, but I'll tell you where we've been. That's the important part.
That's awesome.
You know, it's been to 809 Harley dealerships, every state capital, but from Key West to way up there to Caribou, Maine, northwestern part of Washington to Tijuana. Follow a lot of American Indian history, Revolutionary War, Civil War, Spanish-American War. Follow a lot of rivers. Most of our riding is 2-lane roads. That's where you see America. And this whole adventure is about people. It's not so much the Harley dealerships or the state capitals, it's the people that I meet along the way. And a lot of these people they inspire me to continue on and doing it. I've ridden this bike to Sturgis probably 20 or 34 times. But lately, because I got some arthritis going on in my shoulder, my hip, I don't see the long rides ahead of me anymore. I think I'm going to have to truck it out there. But I'll be in Sturgis, and it's good to be here. This is home. I've been home for about a week and a half now. And this is my neck of the woods. This is where my roots lie. This is where my kinfolks are at and buried. And I'll be here until probably the third week in July. Then I'll be heading to South Dakota. And hopefully we'll see Mr. Adams out there.
Yeah, we'll be out there in Rapid City. Well, Billy, I really appreciate you taking the time with us today and talking about your bike and all the amazing miles and stories you've had on it. And we'll catch up with you in Rapid City.
John, too. Well, good luck with Amsoil. Amsoil is the best. And I read about Amsoil. I studied it. And I study oil. Oil is like, what was it? Some oil, they says, liquid ball bearings. It doesn't run on bearings, it runs on oil.
Yep.
And it's very true. So keep your oil up where it needs to be. Don't let it run out. I mean, if you smoke, that's all right. It's a sin to let it run out.
Yep. All right, guys, we have vacated the Speedway, and now we are in Concord, New Hampshire at El Rodeo Mexican restaurant. And we snagged Todd from Heroic and brought him with us. And I guess there's a few other people that, I don't know, meeting us here. All right, guys. So I didn't know what to order here at the Rodeo Mexican restaurant, and so Katie picked something on the menu. And what is it called? I can't pronounce it. What's it called? Morta. Anyway, take a look at this meal. I know there's no way I can eat it all, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, this is just amazing. So I know that we're not like a Food Network type of channel, and I don't typically do the food thing, but I just thought you guys had to see this. And Nick, if you're watching, this is an El Gordo Velox that I don't think you can top, man. All right, guys, so I got to tell you, the evening we have had here at this restaurant, mariachi band, the wait staff dancing, has probably been one of the most fun and exciting dining experiences I've had in a long time. The food was fantastic. The atmosphere is fantastic. Everything was just great. If you guys are interested, I'm gonna put a photo here in a second of the mariachi band. I guess they're for hire, but believe it or not, those guys have only been practicing for a couple of weeks. I guess they're all good at what they do, but they just came together as one band together, and they are absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, so we've had a really good time, but before we go, want to explain to you guys how small of a world it is. So we came out to dinner with Todd, and he introduced us to Chris and Jenna, right? And they brought their niece, right?
Yep.
All right, so, and their niece's friend here, sorry, I'm not good at this whole pointing the camera the wrong way. All right, so this is Maddie. Well, ironically, turns out that Maddie's mom is one of our subscribers, and we actually serviced her motorcycle over this week. You saw it in a previous video. It was the pink Sportster as she was riding through. So then she calls and tells her mom that she's having dinner with Amsoil out, and her mom's all freaking out. So just how small of a world is that she ends up here with me when her mom's there. So just cool. All right, guys, we're going to close this video now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.
It will help. Yeah.